Sonic is amazing. He's got an attitude, he's got some of the coolest shoes any black guy at your local barbershop could ask for, he has some of the best games in the video game market, and he's one of the most recognized video game characters out there. So it's only natural that you'd have a ridiculously large and cancerous following. One of the more notable groups in the fan base are Sonic tubers. If you don't know what that means, basically a Sonic tuber is a YouTuber who talks about Sonic related news and makes videos mostly on Sonic the Hedgehog. I wouldn't call myself a Sonic tuber because while I do make Sonic videos, I also make Nintendo related ones too. To compensate for that, a Sonic tuber usually focuses purely on Sonic content 75% of the time. So what makes Sonic tubers so bad exactly? Well, there are plenty of reasons, which me, as well as a fellow YouTuber and friend, will explain in this video. Nearly every Sonic tuber out there does or has done Let's Plays at some point. Heck, I used to do them, and let me just say, they were terrible. Don't believe me? Well, just take a look at this.
Hey everyone, Lewex here playing more Sonic Colors. So yeah, last time we did Terminal Velocity and watched the ending credits and did the finale and finished the main story of this game. But in this video, we're gonna go on to Gameland and do the Sonic Simulator. So I'm gonna show that off.
Now don't worry, not all LPs are nearly this horrid as the one you just witnessed, but they're very overtly simple and just get repetitive real quick. Don't get me wrong, there are some channels like Dashy Games, Game Grumps, and even The Great Clements who make very entertaining Let's Plays. Heck, I watch Game Grumps all the time for the most part. Now these guys may not be Sonic tubers, but they're still good examples of how Let's Plays can be great, or at least bearable to watch if done right. Besides, all their Sonic videos have been very entertaining and actually have some effort put into them. The problem is that 95% of Let's Plays have loads of no effort put into them at all for the most part, and are just pretty boring to watch 85% of the time. Usually it's just them playing through the game casually while just telling you what and what not to do. And while that isn't necessarily a bad thing, if you don't make it entertaining, it's gonna be hard for me to keep watching. And that brings me to my next point. Alright, now this point is still kind of tied to Let's Plays, but I still think it deserves its mini section, and that is watch time. As if the actual content itself wasn't boring enough, most Sonic tubers feel the need to make their Let's Play videos 30-40 minutes long most of the time, instead of just, you know, simply maybe just 9 or 10 minutes like a normal human being. Why they can't just make a simple 10 to 15 minute video instead is beyond me. It's not like it's hard to divide them into smaller videos or anything. The only reason I can think of is so they can put more ads on the video, which if that's the case, honestly in my opinion, it's a really shameful reason. You wanna know another reason why I love Dashy Games, Game Grumps, and The Great Clements? Well, it's because most of their videos are not only pretty entertaining, but they're also really short and only around 10 to 15 minutes most of the time. So not only are they very entertaining, but their content's also short to boot. Now I will admit, I also used to do this too. I used to make really long, like Let's Play videos that would be like almost an hour long sometimes, but that was back when I used to enjoy watching long Let's Plays and when my quality standards were complete utter trash. Anyway, aside from the Let's Players, there's also another breed of Sonic tubers that exist in the Sonic community that my friend Lewis is going to talk about. Take it away, my dude.
Can't get enough of your favorite blue hedgehog? Do you want to hear every little thing announced that relates to Sonic? Well, don't bother following the official outlets that will give you that news, such as the Sonic Twitter or YouTube. Just subscribe to a Sonic news channel, or better yet, subscribe to all of them. That way you can hear the exact same opinion conveyed in the exact same format with the exact same amount of effort. Channels like John Ogami, Twip, Jaden2602, and Kobono2456 are all channels who make news-related videos on Sonic content, but all use the same footage, formats, and have basically the same opinion.
Hey, what's up everyone, it's John Ogami here. Today I'm bringing you guys some more news for Sonic Forces. As of today, I was actually going to do a separate video, but I actually want to put it all into one so I can just get it over with. We have the day 1 patch for Sonic Forces, and also we have the review score from Famitsu for Sonic Forces, and oh my gosh, it's actually pretty good right now. But before we get into the review score, let me actually talk about the patches.
Yo, what's going on guys? It's Jaden here, and today we have a few things to talk about regarding Sonic Forces like usual. And I am a little sick, so if I sound nasally or anything, that's why. So first up, Famitsu, the Japanese gaming magazine company, basically they put out their magazine, and somehow over there they got a review code of Sonic Forces. Now a lot of people are,
but mind you, I have nothing against them as people. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being a Sonic news channel. If that's what you enjoy, then by all means keep it up. But please understand that you'll never make a career out of it. Unless you move on to better and bigger things, Sonic News can only net you a few thousand subs. The Sonic fanbase on YouTube simply doesn't make up a large enough amount of people to substantially give you a career. Obviously, not everyone is looking into making it a career, but the whole concept seems pointless. If someone is a Sonic fan, they'll be subscribed to the Sonic channel and they'll be following the Sonic Twitter. It's likely that they'll be subscribed to GameXplain, Nintendo, and other channels that can well enough give them the news. I understand the point in sharing your opinions about Sonic, but these opinions aren't typically something that requires you to make a whole video. They can mostly be summed up in a single tweet. Also, if you are a Sonic tuber and are watching this, please stop using the Sunset Heights gameplay when you're talking about anything Sonic Forces related. It's getting extremely old.
Well, in conclusion, the biggest problem with Sonic tubers is that they generally are all the same for the most part. If you're a Let's Play Sonic tuber, your content's going to be one way, and if you're a Sonic News channel, your content will be another way. I'd say the biggest issue is that for the most part, Sonic tubers don't know how to be that much different from one another. Watching a Sonic News video from John Ugami or Jane2602 is almost exactly the same as watching a Sonic News video from Twitter with Premier Remy. And watching a Let's Play video from Premier Remy is no different than watching a Let's Play video from Kobarmani456. Aside from the fact that Kobe uses face cam, but even then, that doesn't change much of anything, aside from maybe making it a bit more interactive. However, despite the fact that most Sonic tubers suffer from sameness, there are some Sonic tubers that I do enjoy watching. I already mentioned the Great Clement, but another Sonic tuber that makes pretty good content is Cybershell. Not only are his old Let's Plays pretty entertaining as he has a literal cuntometer for the enemies and bosses, but his newest videos are also really good as well, and even Premier Remy's Sonic music parodies are really well done too, even if I'm not a fan of his Let's Plays and other stuff. Well, I've said all I need to say. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Big thanks to Lewis from Lewex for collabing and helping me out with this video. Go check him out, he makes really good videos and he's just an overall cool guy. He's a good friend of mine, and yeah, peace out. See ya.